Welcome to our annual recognition of student achievement. I'm Jeannie Winston-Muir, Executive Director of the Center for Student Engagement. This is quite a unique celebration given that we're not able to be together in person. But despite our separation, there's no limit to our pride in your achievement. Please enjoy this special virtual tribute as we honor all that you've accomplished on and off campus.
Hi, I'm President Elizabeth Burmaster. Students, you inspire us by all you have achieved and accomplished during your time at FCC. Our college is a center of excellence because you have gone above and beyond in achieving your academic goals. We honor you today because of your work ethic and your dedication to higher education. You don't just do the minimum, but instead challenge yourself to do your very best. You are college role models who have led our clubs and organizations. You are community-minded individuals who have spent time volunteering. You are dedicated students who have excelled in our honors classes. Above all, you have shared your hearts, your minds, and your souls with us, and that is why you are here today. You've taken advantage of all the great opportunities at FCC, and you have given so much back to others. You know, your service to FCC greatly contributes to the success of our college. We thank you, and we are extremely proud of you.
I'm Dr. Nora Clark, Vice President for Learning Support. It is truly my honor and pleasure to congratulate all of you for your leadership, service, and academic excellence. You have demonstrated exceptional resilience and commitment as you have pushed through the many challenges that have confronted you this semester. Your hard work and persistence have not gone unnoticed. Today, we recognize and celebrate your exemplary achievements and wish you all the very best in your future endeavors.
Our first awards presented are the Exemplary Service Awards, named for past presidents, generous benefactors, and leaders who've had significant impact on our campus community and who, by their support and endowments, enable us to recognize outstanding leadership with scholarships and awards. The Dr. Henry P. and M. Page Laughlin Distinguished Scholarship Award, named for two outstanding community leaders and educators, is an endowment that recognizes students who have earned distinction as our Phi Theta Kappa academic All-Americans. The students nominated to represent FCC in the national finals are Delight Nuineka and Nathaniel Bauer in the transfer category, and Chris Nyman in the workforce category. The Dr. Lee Betts Student Leadership Award honors a student whose leadership stems from a fundamental desire to serve and elevate the human condition. Through her many leadership positions, student Caitlin Wachter has spearheaded volunteer initiatives, including a fundraiser for the Frederick County 4-H Therapeutic Riding Program, a postcard writing project for the National Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and a virtual book reading as part of Message of Hope Foundation's Hope Reads program with the Honor Student Association. The Marjorie Betts Citizenship and Family Award is presented to a current FCC student who has completed at least 30 credit hours while demonstrating citizenship through activities that serve the college or broader community while maintaining family responsibilities. This year's recipient, Eleanor Battles, will graduate this year with a degree in Human Services. She has dedicated her life to helping others, including her full-time work as a child caseworker. Eleanor has been an active volunteer with the Salvation Army, Second Chances Garage, and FCC Office of Adult Services. The Dr. Patricia Stanley Excellence in Leadership Award is named for the past FCC president and recognizes stellar contributions through college and community leadership. This year's recipient, Jazbek Ramirez, served as Student Government Association president and the student liaison to the Maryland Higher Education Commission Student Advisory Council. The President's Diversity Advisory Council Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Award recognizes individuals within the college community who have distinguished themselves by strengthening the diversity, equity, and inclusion goals and values of FCC. Tamika Waters restarted the Adult Student Union to better connect adult students and students who are parents. Tamika, who is president of the club, embodies inclusion in her everyday life. She strives to build community by helping adult students feel a sense of belonging and connection to FCC. Our final annual Exemplary Service Award honors student scholar athletes who have earned distinction as NJCAA Academic All-American Athletes. Students earning this distinction are We are pleased to recognize students who have earned invitation to prestigious academic and service honor societies. The Lambda Beta Respiratory Honor Society is a national honor society sponsored and maintained by the National Board of Respiratory Care. Students in the respiratory care program must have completed 50% of their coursework, hold a grade point average in the top quarter of their class, be of good character, and nominated for this induction. Congratulations to students Katrin DeLauder, Laurie Heen, and Shea Lowens. We recognize students who have earned membership into Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society for the two-year college. Students earned a minimum grade point average of 3.7 on a 4.0 scale and have completed a minimum of 13 credit hours. Students earning this distinction are
I'm Tony Hawkins, the Provost and Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs, Continuing Education, and Workforce Development at Frederick Community College. And while I regret I can't be there to greet you in person, I am nonetheless excited that you're being recognized virtually. This next series of awards, the Academic Awards, are special because they are bestowed upon you by your faculty members. So on behalf of the faculty, administrators, and staff who teach in our credit and continuing education programs, allow me to say congratulations and continued success.
The next portion of our program highlights our Academic Honors College recipients. Students earning distinction as Honors College graduates have completed at least 12 credit hours of honors coursework and are preparing to graduate. FCC proudly recognizes 25 students who successfully completed the requirements for Honors College graduation in 2019-2020. Congratulations to all of our Honors College graduates. The Ann Slater Honors Excellence Award is named for a retired, award-winning honors coordinator and faculty member known for her exacting standards. With Ann's blessing, the Honors College established this award to recognize students who demonstrated excellence in their honors research, applied learning projects during the academic year. This year, we honor 2 students. Mary Ellen King for the Maryland Collegiate Honors Council Best Proposal Award, and Gabrielle Miller for the Maryland Collegiate Honors Council Best Poster Award. In this next section, we recognize honors projects and leadership awards. Students recognized in this area have served as leaders on a project or an initiative and/or completed 25 hours of service and reflected upon their experience. Students receiving acknowledgement this year are Matthew Green, Cade Ryland, and Caitlin Wachter. Each year, the National Collegiate Honors Council invites member institutions to nominate 1 paper per institution written by an undergraduate honors student for the Ports Scholars Competition. Of those students nominated, 4 Ports Scholars are selected and are invited to present their scholarly work at a plenary session at the National Collegiate Honors Conference in the fall. This year, the Ports Award for the Outstanding Honors Student is presented to Delight Nuineka. The Excellence in the Accounting Curriculum Award is presented to Megan Howard. Megan completed her degree with a perfect 4.0 grade point average while working full-time. She received unanimous support from the accounting faculty for her dedication, drive, and intellect. Recognition for excellence in the Business Administration transfer curriculum is presented to Melanie Rojas. Melanie's family immigrated from Peru when she was 4, and she is now a first-generation college graduate. The honors student pursuing business administration held 2 work-study positions on campus and leadership roles with a number of student organizations. Recognition for excellence in business management career programs is presented to Sabrina Gaffner Hoffman. The Navy veteran served as hospital corpsman at the National Naval Medical Center, trained on the USS Saipan, and deployed on the USNS Comfort Hospital ship for Hurricane Katrina relief. She chose to pursue her business management at FCC, where she was active in the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and the Salute Veterans National Honor Society. Each year, the Frederick County Career and Technology Advisory Council recognizes outstanding students in career programs at FCC. Students are selected based upon academic achievement, participation in departmental activities, and involvement in college and community activities. The Hospitality, Culinary, and Tourism Institute provides students with a strong foundation of knowledge, skills, and practical experience. Courses prepare students for entry-level and supervisory positions in the hospitality, culinary, and tourism industry. This year's honoree is Tammy Click. Tammy is being recognized for her selfless, tireless commitment and inspiring leadership working on the front lines with all the Homewood staff and residents to cope with the COVID-19 crisis. Tammy is an inspiration to all and exemplifies what it means to serve others in hospitality. We recognize 2 students for excellence in music this year. Our first honoree, Sebastian Gross, has been an outstanding scholar and musician. He's receiving an associate degree with a music concentration and completed courses to prepare for a career in medicine. The ex-Marine has a 4.0 grade point average, performed as a soloist for college events, and was part of FCC's choral and jazz ensembles. Lacey Ann Riggs also performed as a soloist for college events. She won the mock audition scholarship competition given by Maryland Area College Music Administrators, the top winner among students from community colleges statewide. She interned and helped music students at the Friends Meeting School, was the featured soloist, a strong leader in the FCC choir, and greatly impressed the music faculty. Recognition for excellence in theater is awarded to 3 students this year for leadership, professional expertise in management, and dedication. Cassidy Grunwald started the Improv Club and is always ready for the next challenge. Her energy and enthusiasm spark additional student interest in theater. Shaden Jameson exhibits a passion for theater that is unmatched. He's a gifted leader, manager, and creative thinker, as well as a talented improviser and drummer. Annie Watzik is a tireless and dedicated worker. Her ability to manage all aspects of a production schedule is exceptional, and her dependability and commitment are second to none. Receiving recognition for excellence in computer science and information systems management is Amy Riley. Amy was a committed student who earned a 4.0 grade point average in cybersecurity and served as a role model for other students. She also earned multiple industry certifications while balancing work, school, and raising a family. The education program acknowledges excellence in early childhood education, elementary and special education, secondary education, and award for educational promise, presented to the student who has embodied the qualities of an inspired teacher. Receiving recognition for excellence in early childhood education, transfer major, is Sandra Dowdy for her persistence, dedication to learning, and commitment to the early childhood field. Sandra is a dedicated student who's been attending FCC since 2006. She's taken 1 or 2 courses a semester while working. She works in the early childhood field as a teacher and participated in the Child Care Professional Development Fund Grant. The Associate of Arts in Excellence in Elementary and Special Education is presented to Hannah Mueller. Hannah embodies the qualities one hopes for in a future teacher. She excels in her classes, thinks deeply about issues, and has put her creativity and organizational skills to work as an active member of the Future Educators Club. Hannah is well known for her strong work ethic and her support of her classmates. Recognition for excellence in the English Associate of Arts in Secondary Education teaching major is presented to Gabrielle Travelli. She is a top performer in her classes and has received rave reviews from instructors and classmates for her teaching demonstrations. Gabrielle is an excellent writer who excels in reflection. The Educational Promise Award is presented to a student who has exemplified the qualities of an inspired teacher. This year's recipient is Alyssa Arney. Alyssa is a dedicated student who has distinguished herself academically at FCC while also working many hours to pay for school. Her goal is to become a math teacher. She brings a sense of enthusiasm for math and for teaching that will greatly benefit future generations of students. The The English department recognizes students who have demonstrated exceptional academic and professional attributes, both in the classroom and in the fields of journalism and creative writing, through submission of publications, articles, and student newspaper multimedia content. Recognition for excellence in journalism is characterized by strong reporting and editing skills, participation on the student commuter college newspaper with specific leadership in the direction of motivation of student writers, creation of student-centered multimedia content, as well as academic excellence in journalism courses. 2 students have earned distinction for their excellence, Luke Humke and Jessica Smith. The Phyllis Hamilton Academic Award for Excellence in English and Literature is named for the FCC English professor for the contributions she made to the English and Literature program over her illustrious career at FCC. This award honors exceptional students who have demonstrated commitment through research and thought-provoking written assignments, mastery of content, and dedication and excellence in the classroom. This year, we honor Miranda Bell and Grace Knorr. The TUSCARORA Review's Editorial Board Award is presented to a student who's contributed exceptionally to the production of this award-winning magazine. Contributions that earn distinction of excellence to the TUSCARORA Review include considerable time reading, evaluating, selecting, and editing submissions, as well as the work with several of the featured authors to help improve their work. An often tireless job, the dedication to the task has ensured the publication's continued recognition as one of the top in the nation. This year, we recognize Carly McKay and Marcus Pearson. The Excellence in Mathematics Education Award is presented to Kaylee Waters. Kaylee is an exceptional student who has a deep passion for teaching and helping others. Though she will tell you math is not her best subject, she has an ability to look at problems from multiple perspectives and a unique ability to share her ideas with others. This ability will serve her well as a teacher. In memory of the late Professor Dr. Martin Calmer, the Martin Calmer Mathematics Award recognizes outstanding achievement in mathematics characterized by academic excellence, dynamic engagement in content and theory, leadership and class participation, and simple joy for the discipline of mathematics. This year, we honor 2 outstanding students, Delight Nuineka and Jennifer Page. In the study of biology, student Sebastian Gross has distinguished himself as an outstanding student. A non-traditional student, Sebastian finished high school not sure if college was for him, especially at a time of financial strain for his family. He joined the Marine Corps and served 4 years, where he was deployed to Syria, the Persian Gulf, and the Baltic. These years were transformational, and he returned to his education with a passion. In the study of human anatomy and physiology, students who excel in this discipline must measure knowledge and understanding of the integrative mechanics that contribute to the functioning of the human body while modeling solid critical thinking skills and sound scientific reasoning. The student who has earned excellence in this exacting science is Jatou Jalot. Jatou started her journey to a nursing degree in a fall 2019 preparation for allied health class. She was very anxious about taking a hybrid anatomy and physiology class and worried that she might not be able to keep up with the online lecture or get the help she needed. The instructor encouraged her to try it, especially after her excellent performance in the allied health class, where she earned a final grade of A. And to no surprise, she thrived from the beginning. The Award for Academic Excellence in History Curriculum annually recognizes a student who has demonstrated not only academic excellence in the field of history, but also a zeal for discovering the past. This year, we recognize Sarah Reed. Sarah has excelled as a history major and is graduating from FCC and the Honors College program. We look forward to seeing what new truths she will unearth. Psychology is the scientific study of the human mind and its functions, especially those affecting behavior in a given context. The student who has demonstrated excellence in this academic study is Nicole Fallon. Nicole is a dedicated and ambitious student who excels in her coursework. She has been the co-president of the Psych Club, an active member of the Honors Program, and completed service projects that benefit the larger community. The Excellence Award for Sociology demands honest self-awareness, a well-honed ability to think critically about the ways complex societies are organized, and a clear analytical writing style. The student who has earned this faculty acknowledgement for excellence is Chloe Miller. Women's Studies is a body of knowledge crossing many academic fields. At FCC, this 200-level course requires students to read, write, and discuss an award-winning scholarly book based on an original research, while also intellectually unpacking more than 110 articles. Earning distinction for excellence in this field is Michelle Gudamus. In this first category is recognition of our FCC student ambassadors who are graduating this year. FCC ambassadors serve the college while welcoming prospective students, presenting the college to visitors, and assisting with admission programs and college-wide events. They are selected from Frederick County high schools based on a 3.5 or higher grade point average and strong leadership. Students earning this distinction are the Maryland Army National Guard is a unique element of the U.S. military that serves community and country. The Guard responds to domestic emergencies, oversees combat missions, counter-drug efforts, reconstruction missions, and so much more. Students recognized for their service during COVID-19 who stood ready to deploy and serve. The Maryland Army Reserve is an integral part of the United States Army, made up of citizen soldiers that often bring their varied civilian-acquired skills to their role in the Army, where they are well-trained to be ready to respond to both domestic and international situations. Recognized for leadership in the Maryland Army Reserve is Linda Hinson, Army Reservist, 3rd Medical Deployment Support Command. The Office of Multicultural Student Services recognizes 2 students for excellence. The Big Six Leadership Award is presented to an outstanding young man who exemplifies the Big Six key values, which are academic excellence, civic responsibility, self-awareness, leadership, endurance, and hope. The recipient of this year's award is Noble Mills. Noble is a dedicated person who has persisted and overcome many challenges. He embodies the 6 principles of Big Six and is so deserving of this award. The Mosaic Leadership Award highlights the passion and commitment of an MSS student. Awardees are particularly known for their leadership in the area of diversity and inclusion and advocating for their communities as well as engaging, contributing to, and/or creating innovative social impact programs or initiatives. This year, we recognize Carolyn Anderson. The Paralegal Program acknowledges students for their leadership and service for the contributions they have made to the Access to Justice program. The Pro Bono Resource Center of Maryland reports that more than 80% of Marylanders who need civil legal help cannot afford it. The Paralegal Program Access to Justice students worked under a grant-funded initiative from the Maryland Bar Association to use specialized training to promote access to justice for low and moderate income residents. These students worked respectfully, professionally, and ethically with attorneys providing legal services and information. student athletes have a voice in the National Junior College Athletic Conference through advisory committees at the college, conference, and national level. Each committee is comprised of student athletes assembled to provide insight on the student athletic experience and offer input on the rules, regulations, and policies that affect student athletes. This year, we recognize Peter Allen Jr. and Jacqueline Ryan for their leadership and service. It was a record-setting year in the classroom as 2 Cougar teams earned prestigious Academic Team Honors Awards. This was the first time in school history that 2 teams achieved this feat. For the second straight year, under the leadership of head coach Patty Westenberg, the FCC volleyball team earned NJCAA All-Academic Team Honors. This award is given to programs that earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.0 or higher. This year, the volleyball team produced a stellar 3.42 GPA. Congratulations to head coach Joaquim Walker and the women's soccer team for a sensational year in the classroom and on the pitch. The Cougars earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.0 and were recognized by the NJCAA for this outstanding achievement. The College Senate is the working organization that provides a framework of internal decision-making within which all members of the college community can participate. The 2 students elected to serve on behalf of the Student Government Association were Andrew Kumar and Taylor Pinetti. Andrew and Taylor did an outstanding job representing the student voice and bringing back information to the Student Government Association. Their hard work, dedication, and professionalism was valued and appreciated. Over the past year, FCC was tasked with developing a strategic plan for the next 5 years. The Student Government Association identified student Dominique Perry to serve on the planning committee. Dominique met with the SGA officers and presented at SGA meetings to gather student involvement and input into the strategic plan. Out of these efforts, a Student Voices Committee was formed. This group was led by Dominique, Colleen McDougall, Jonathan Samayoya, and Jaslyn Sly. The Student Voices Committee conducted informal interviews of students on campus to get feedback and to determine student needs. The efforts of the Student Voices Committee show tremendous leadership and advocacy on behalf of students and played a critical role in the development of the SEC strategic plan. Campus clubs and organizations provide tremendous learning and leadership opportunities for students, and the students that lead these organizations help create active and thriving cultural, social, and recreational offerings for all of our students, faculty, and staff, making FCC an engaged community of learners both inside and outside of the classroom. The Biology and Pre-Health Club exists to support students interested in biology and pre-health careers and to engage them in meaningful activities. This year, we recognize 2 students, Sebastian Gross and Taylor Pinetti. The Business Accounting Club recognizes student leader Jonathan Samayoya. Jonathan completed the 60 credits to earn his associate degree and will start classes this fall at the University of Maryland, where he has been awarded a $10,000 merit transfer scholarship. The Crew Club, short for Campus Crusade for Christ, recognizes Nathaniel Bauer and Emily Molino. Nathaniel willingly assumed the role of Crew Club president for the fall 2019 semester while managing his honors coursework and projects. His leadership throughout the fall semester served the Christian community at FCC. Emily serves as the Crew Club president. Under her leadership, Crew has grown in membership and has developed a relational role in engaging and encouraging members to openly express their faith, feelings, and fears in a safe space of trust. Her relational leadership embodies the culture of Crew. FCC Goes Green is an organization dedicated to education and advocacy around environmental sustainability and global stewardship. Feminist Club promotes equality between women and men, boys and girls, and supports constitutional and statutory measures to gain full equality locally, statewide, nationally, and globally. The student leader who demonstrated excellence in leadership and service is Jacqueline Hagman Stahl. The Honor Student Association recognizes students for their leadership and contributions to both the honors program and to campus life. Under the leadership of these students, club activities have included fundraisers for the Frederick Rescue Mission and St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Receiving certificates of leadership are Matthew Green and Melanie Rojas. The Performing Arts Club would like to recognize student Shaden Jameson. Shaden has been instrumental in making the theater department work. Connected to most classes, he's been a major help in every production since he's come on board. Everyone in the department would easily look to Shaden for help in anything production-related. The Psychology Club recognizes 2 students this year for outstanding leadership and service, Lydia Chance and Nicole Fallon. Lydia stepped up to the plate as a new member of the club this semester. She organized successful stress management activities for the Psychology Club and served as a reliable leader. Nikki, co-president of the Psychology Club, completed an honors psychology project and excelled in her psychology coursework. Nikki has been very involved with the Psych Club over the past 2 years, helping to start the club, leading the club, and participating in events. The Rotaract Club brings together people ages 18 to 30 to exchange ideas with leaders in the community, develop leadership and professional skills, and have fun through service. The club was officially recognized by the SGA in December of 2019. We wish to acknowledge the outstanding service of the following students. The Student Government Association is the voice of students on campus. Working hard to relate the concerns of the students to the senior leadership team, the SGA Executive Board diligently works together to weigh in on relevant policies and procedures, fundraise for community causes, and support the needs and interests of the student body. Thank you to the board members, Colleen McDougall, Jasbeck Ramirez, Pam Reifenberg, Emma Wachter, and Josh Woodward. Our final club award recognizes the Veterans Club. Members helped plan fun and exciting events and activities that brought student veterans together. Through these activities, students and their families found camaraderie, shared experiences, academic and personal support, and most importantly, a place that was truly their own. Our veterans and honorees are Zachary Caldwell, Chelsea DeYoung, Kevin Mancow, and Hans Palmer. Student honorees, we are so excited to see what the future holds for each of you. You've already distinguished yourselves as achievers and leaders, and we encourage you to build on all you've discovered in yourself. Whether you are ready to start your career or headed off to a 4-year college, continue on that path to excellence. There's an old proverb that says, "For those to whom much is given, much is expected." We wish for you joyful lives of using your talents, knowledge, and skills, not just for your own success, but for the greater good of your families, communities, our country, and the world. Congratulations. We're so proud of you.